It is our first time sailing aboard a Celebrity cruise ship, and boy are we impressed. Stay tuned, and I will share a comprehensive tour of the beautiful Celebrity Reflection. The Celebrity Reflection is a 126,000 gross tonnage vessel with a maximum capacity of about 3,400 guests and 1,300 crew members. Its maiden voyage was October 12, 2012, and it has recently been refurbished. One of the things that makes this an impressive ship is the easy-to-figure-out layout. This ship has only 2 elevator stairwells, one forward and one that I would like to define as mid-aft. It is this mid-aft stairwell that I will be using to access each deck on this tour. This stairwell also seems to be the main stairwell on the ship, the hub of this ship, if you will. It extends all the way from deck 3 up to deck 15. Or, if you'd rather, all the way from deck 15 down to deck 3. If you have seen our cruise videos before, you likely know that we do not take elevators while cruising. We use stairs everywhere we go as a means to keep from gaining weight while cruising. But I always like to ride the glass elevators at least one time during the cruise for the view. I'm going to start this tour with a ride in the glass elevators, as it will give you an overall view of the hub of this ship. As we descend, you may notice we are passing the grand foyer or atrium on deck 3. There is a deck 2 on this ship, and passengers use this deck if they need medical services or when accessing the gangways at some ports of call. Deck 3 is a deck of public spaces and passenger staterooms. Our first stop on this tour of Deck 3 is the Grand Foyer. Besides the open elevators all the way up to Deck 15, this area also opens up to Decks 4 and 5. There is so much I can say about this area. It truly is the hub of the ship. The stairway to Deck 4 and that stairway behind the curtain from Deck 4 to Deck 5 allows passengers to access Deck 3 without leaving this area. During the daytime, this grand foyer is used for dance classes, exercise classes, and activities. In the evening, this area really comes alive. This is a popular gathering place for passengers. Whether one chooses to join the fun on the dance floor here on Deck 3 or be an observer from the railings of Decks 4 and 5, it is exciting to share all this with fellow passengers. It is here we get to listen to live music, dance to music from the DJ, meet the ship's crew leaders during the captain's welcome aboard toast, and even experience the entertainment staff and performers during parties and theme nights. As you are enjoying the activities in this area, don't forget to keep an eye on the glass elevators. You never know when the activities director and other passengers will be showing off their dancing skills as they ascend to the upper decks. Back at the stairs, we begin the rest of our tour of Deck 3 by heading towards the starboard side of the ship. This is the Lumine Restaurant, the restaurant for retreat guests. The retreat is an exclusive suite experience aboard the Celebrity Reflection. Exiting the Lumine Restaurant and heading forward on starboard side of the ship, we pass a ladies' restroom, and then arrive at the shore excursion desk to the right of the elevators. Just forward of the shore excursion desk is the passport bar. Forward of the grand foyer is an area of staterooms. On the starboard side, there are ocean view cabins and a handful of interior cabins. Over here on the port side, there are ocean view cabins. Port side of the grand foyer is guest relations. As we continue aft here on the port side of the ship, Passing the 3D ship map and elevators, we come to another public restroom, and this is for the gentlemen, and the lower level of the Opus dining room. This beautifully decorated, elegant dining room is the main dining room on board Celebrity Reflection. This lower level is for guests with assigned dining times. We will get another glimpse of this dining room when we tour Deck 4. Deck 4 is a deck of public spaces with the kitchen galley and main dining room at the aft and the main theater at the front of the ship. Like Deck 3, there is a ladies' restroom starboard side and the gentlemen's restroom port side. Opus dining room is aft. The starboard side entry is for suite and concierge class guests, and the port side is for general seating for anytime dining guests. Continuing our tour of Deck 4, heading forward on the starboard side, we enter the second level overlooking the grand foyer and come to Cellar Masters, the wine bar on board this ship. At this bar, you will discover new wines, receive recommendations, and enrich your knowledge of the world of wine. Exiting the wine bar to the right, we come to the casino. As I am not a gambler, I cannot provide much information on this casino. Leaving the casino, we enter the entertainment court. This area that opens and connects to Deck 5 by this stairway is where you will spend some time if you like trivia games, as this is where those games are held. Continuing forward on the starboard side, we come to Celebrity Central. This 200-seat theater hosts game shows, late-night comedy shows, and movies. Forward of the entertainment court and Celebrity Central and the forward stairwell, we come to the Reflection Theater. All the seats that we have sat in on the main floor here have been very good. The upper deck is accessed from Deck 5, and I will show you that view when we get to Deck 5. Celebrity does a good job with their entertainment. We like the shows we have seen in this theater. The acrobats and the saxophone player were our favorites. Heading out of the theater, we pass through the forward elevator stairwell, past the portside entry to the Reflections Theater, and arrive back at the entertainment court. To the right is the conference center, which can be used for weddings, business meetings, or cocktail parties. Obviously, it is being used for the art auction on this cruise. Next door to the conference center is Future Cruises, where you can book your next cruise. Continuing aft, we come to an area where you find the shops, which are on the right side of the hallway, and the art gallery, and portside entry to the casino, which are on the left side of the hallway. It is right inside this portside entry where you will find the casino bar. Leaving the casino and shops area, we find ourselves back in the grand foyer. Port side of the grand foyer are two more bars. The first is Crush, the frozen bar where you can taste vodka and caviar. And second is the Martini bar with its enchanting frosty bar. This is a very popular spot in the evenings. And during the day, it is a great place to relax. Like Deck 4, Deck 5 is a deck of public spaces. Aft is where you will find most of your specialty dining venues, and the front of the ship is the theater. Unlike Deck 4, however, Deck 5 has an outdoor walkway. This outside walkway does not go around the entire ship like some cruise ships we've been on, but it does give you a little area with which to pop outside for fresh air and lounge or casually stroll as you watch the water go by. That was starboard side. We come to the port side, and we just found the smoking section. We have gone as far as we can towards the back of the ship here on the port side. We are going to head forward again and enter the same door we entered on embarkation day. We are back inside the mid-aft stairwell again. Heading aft on the starboard side is the ensemble lounge and passageway to some of the specialty dining restaurants. This small room is called the ensemble vestibule. It is a piece of artwork and like walking into a life-size painting. As you walk through this room, if you listen very, very carefully, you will hear a small gong. The ensemble lounge is very elegant. There are often live string instrumentalists playing in this area in the evening. To the right of the bar area is Michael's Club, the exclusive lounge for guests of the retreat. Next to Michael's Club is the French restaurant, Murano. Leaving the ensemble lounge, we pass by some more beautiful artwork and arrive at 3 more restaurants. La Petite Chef at Cuisine to the left here is a unique dining experience. A tiny animated chef prepares your meal before your eyes. The experience is beautifully choreographed with an elegant menu created by Celebrity's Michelin star chef. Across the hall from Cuisine is Blue. This is a dining room for Aqua Class guests and serves breakfast and dinner. How would you like that view while you eat? Finally, we come to the Tuscan Grill with its breathtaking ocean views. The Tuscan Grill is Celebrity's Italian cuisine restaurant. With Deck 5 aft complete, we now head back to midship. Wait for it. Did you hear the gong?
I heard it.
It is ever so light. We are back in the grand foyer area, and to the right is Cafe Abbacchio and the Gelateria. The gelato here is quite spendy, but it is good. Cafe Abbacchio is the specialty coffee bar, and although coffee drinks served here cost extra if you do not have the drink package, they do serve complimentary pastries. The ocean views you get from this coffee bar are phenomenal. Leaving Cafe Abbacchio, passing the atrium overlook, the stairs that descend to Deck 4, we come to the upscale designer shops and boutiques, as well as the world-class bar. This bar serves premium drinks. Forward of the shops is the photo gallery and this open area to the entertainment court below. Passing the front stairwell elevators, we enter the top floor of the Reflection Theater. Leaving the theater and heading towards the midship stairwell, We have only one small detour and one more stop on our tour of Deck 5. Port side of the shops and the world-class bar is a lounging area that overlooks the shops below on Deck 4. Port side of the Grand Foyer overlook is Sushi on 5, the a la carte Japanese restaurant. Deck 6 is a deck of staterooms with the exception of the eye lounge. iLounge is an internet lounge fitted out with MacBook Pros and iMacs and can be used to check email, surf the web, or print boarding passes. Access to the iLounge is complimentary, but an internet package must be purchased to access the web. You may also purchase Apple products here. As we make our way back to the stairs to ascend to Deck 7, let me take a quick break here to say that there is one more area on Deck 6 here that you might use if you are concierge class, like we are on this cruise. We were invited to sail into one of our ports on the helipad, which is all the way forward here on Deck 6. Decks 7 and 8 are entirely stateroom decks except for the hideaway lounge area. The hideaway lounge can be accessed either port side or starboard side. It is a retreat where you can get a cup of coffee and find a quiet spot to disconnect, rest, and relax. You can even escape into your own private lounging nest. You can also sit and watch people ascend or descend in the elevators or gaze at that beautiful tree. Want to access the nests up there? You can do that up here on Deck 8. Deck 9 is a deck of staterooms, with the exception of the game room. Game On is a card room with comfortable seating and interactive games. Decks 10 and 11 are stateroom decks except for the library and for one area at the front of the ship on Deck 11. Occupying this area on both Decks 10 and 11 is the library. This is Deck 10's view of the library. And here's Deck 11's view of the library. A great place to relax and read or people watch. An even better place to relax is the relaxation lounge on Deck 11 forward. To get there, head forward on the starboard side of the ship until you come to this hallway with the spa sign. What great views. Quiet spa music playing. Now, I have heard conflicting reports on who can use this relaxation lounge. Some have said it doesn't matter. Some have said Aqua Class guests only. And others have said it is for those having spa treatments. These stairs connect the spa treatment rooms here on Deck 11 to the spa, salon, and fitness center up on Deck 12. Deck 12 is our next stop on this tour. And other than the spa, salon, and fitness center, it is a deck of mostly staterooms. Going to the left at the top of the stairs is the hallway towards the fitness center. This fitness center has great forward and side-facing views. Want a great place to cool off after a workout? Why not do it here? Back at the top of the spiral stairs, going to the right, we come to Persian Gardens, the aqua therapy area here on the Reflection. This area does have an upcharge. Continuing forward, we pass the barber and the salon. This is the lobby where you will check in for your spa or salon service. Leaving the spa and heading aft on the port side, we arrive back at the mid-aft stairwell elevators. This area is where you find the concierge desk for those in concierge class. There is no Deck 13, so we now find ourselves on Deck 14. Deck 14 is a public spaces deck except for the small group of exclusive suite cabins in the forward portside area. The entire aft area of this deck is the Ocean View Cafe. Caution: unlike the restrooms outside the main dining rooms on decks 3 and 4, the restrooms on this deck are switched. Gentlemen is starboard and the ladies is portside. This buffet's decor and offerings reflect that of an international marketplace. Stations available in the marketplace include made-to-order pasta, stir-fry, pizza, and sushi, a full salad bar, and a variety of appetizers, entrees, and desserts. It is open for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and late night. There is even seating out back so you can enjoy great aft views during your meal. We are now going to head back inside and pass through the port side of the buffet. Before we exit, we come to a bar that also serves specialty coffees like Cafe Abaccio down on Deck 5. Leaving the aft area and heading forward starboard side, we come to the open pool area. There are loungers and beds surrounding the pool and 4 hot tubs. The pool is divided in half by a footbridge. From this bridge, we can see facing forward the pool bar. And when we swing around and face the aft of the ship, we see the stage and dance floor. This has been used periodically on this cruise, especially for sail away. It is also used for the staff farewell on the last day of the cruise. You won't want to miss this farewell, so watch your programs for it. Forward of the pool area, we enter the solarium. Featuring a gorgeous pool, sparkling waterfalls, thickly padded lounge chairs, and an adults-only policy. This is not only a climate-controlled, tranquil place, it is a great place to lounge on sea days and watch the ocean flow by. From this angle, we get a full look of the pool area. Although the roof does not retract, we can still see outside and onto Deck 15 above, which makes this area feel more open. Leaving the solarium, we pass the forward stairwell elevators and come to the Sky Observation Lounge. The bar is not in service during the day, but it is fully staffed in the evenings. This lounge is a quiet refuge by day and has great forward-facing views. At night, the space comes to life with live music and dancing. It is also where karaoke is held. Through the forward stairwell, we come to the port side and the door to the hallway with exclusive suites. You need a special key pass to access this area. One final area to tour on this deck is the Spa Cafe. Located here in this corner of the solarium, this cafe offers a complimentary healthy food choices and smoothies for an extra fee. Now it is back to the mid-aft stairwell. Deck 15 is a deck of public spaces. Just starboard of the stairwell is a specialty dining restaurant, The Porch. This is a fresh seafood and raw bar. Exiting the stairwell and heading aft, we come to the Lawn Club, one of the 3 grassy areas on board this ship. In this area is the Lawn Club Grill, one of the other specialty dining restaurants. On this lawn area, you can enjoy lounging as you watch the ocean go by or catch a movie on the large movie screen. On each side of the lawn are reservable alcoves or cabanas. Each alcove accommodates up to 4 people. Leaving the lawn club, we come to the second grassy area where you can play lawn games. All the way aft is the Sunset Bar, a great place to get great views of where you have been. This is a very popular bar, especially during sailaways. Port side of the Sunset Bar is the third grassy area. Like starboard side, you may play lawn games here. Heading forward, just before entering the midship area of this deck, there is the studio where you can have professional photographs made. Midship, you'll find an open area overlooking the pool area down on deck 14. On the far side of this open area is the mast bar on the starboard side and the mast grill on the port side. Want a great made-to-order burger? This is where you will go for that. Besides many loungers for relaxing on during the day, you will find a jogging track encircles this open area. As you can imagine, the jogging track here is busy in the early mornings, but don't try to jog during the middle of the day. This deck can get pretty crowded, especially on sea days. Forward of the mast bar and grill, windows looking down into the solarium, and the jogging track is a children's area called Camp at Sea. You can access those areas through these doors. This is also where you access the forward stairwell elevators. All the way forward is the basketball court. I have to say, I have never been on a ship with a basketball court at the front of the ship. Leaving the basketball court and continuing around the front of the ship here on deck 15, we pass some more forward-facing lounging areas and come to the stairs that lead up to the final deck on this tour. Deck 16, the Solstice deck, is a relaxation area. It is only accessed from the front stairwell or the stairs from deck 15 on either starboard or port side. What a beautiful place to relax. So there it is, our tour of the Celebrity Reflection. I hope you have found this tour helpful. Thank you for watching, and until next time, safe cruising out there.